Chloe, what is up? What's going on?
Hi,
How's it going? How are you?
I'm fabulous. I need to
Nice.
wake up after those technical difficulties.
Yeah, we did have a little technical difficulties coming in, but I'm pretty glad that we're doing this. It's like our first
My
episode.
coffee?
Coffee.
What did I call it that you liked? Jitter juice.
Jitter juice.
Yeah, the
We're
jitter
headed up to
juice.
the space station up on space Chloe. The
Space Mountain.
ISS Chloe.
I need to turn you up one sec.
Yeah, let's dive in. After
right.
Dark with Mark and Chloe.
No, After Dark with Chloe and Mark.
Oh, okay.
That flows
Okay.
better.
So am I the guest or you're the guest?
What? Because
You had my name like last.
No, it just flows better that way.
Feels better? Okay. We'll stick with that.
We're co-hosts.
We're co-hosting the
No,
the podcast.
I'm the captain now. This is
Oh,
my
you're the captain of the
podcast.
ship?
Yeah, you're the guest.
Okay. All right, we'll see. Nice. Well, let's get into like some questions, some things that we should kind of dive up like really deep on and go from
Yeah.
there.
So why did you think that we should do a podcast together?
First of all, I think we're pretty funny together every time we like speak on the phone or just even in general in person. I think it's going to be a really good thing if we do it, and I feel like the world needs to see our like personalities kind of go back and forth and see how we kind of communicate and have some good banter. So
You're a
that's
big
originally my
y-
thought. So I don't know.
what?
That was my thought on
Yeah.
how we would kind of start this thing and how everybody needs to see it. So
Well, it was your idea and I was like,
yeah,
heck, I'll do it.
yeah,
But no, I feel like you're normal on the phone. I always feel really awkward on the phone. No matter who I'm talking to, I feel awkward on the phone. It could be
yeah.
anyone
No,
and I feel uncomfortable.
but now I feel like after a few times, you're like, okay, no, we're pretty open now. We can
I think I'm
kind of get
better on
loose.
FaceTime because it feels like you're in person, but phone
Yeah,
calls I just feel like I don't know. I feel uncomfortable if there's an awkward silence.
yeah, like that 1 second of just hearing somebody speak and then it just goes back and forth. Well,
Mhm.
I think you're doing pretty well. You're like you're gauging it now. You're already loose. You're ready to go. So yeah, so that's what I originally thought we'd do this podcast. Honestly, like I said, Chloe's pretty funny. And she has some jokes. She can chirp.
I'm
I'm here for the chirping
here
session.
all day, folks. You're pretty
All
funny
day,
yourself.
nice.
Um, but I guess we should give some context. I'm in Denver. I just moved here 2 days ago.
Yes,
I'm
I'm
in
in
my empty
Boston.
apartment.
Yep, in your empty apartment. You just got it. Looks great. I'm from Boston, born and raised. Mark Ortiz, if you guys don't know, now you know. I live in Florida at the moment, but I'm here to kind of visit some family and friends, kick it, and then apparently somewhere out of the blue, I just met Chloe out and about one night, and she was just pretty fun to talk to at first. Like we were just talking about our topics, where we're from, and just being really funny. And after that, now we're here. We got a little kind of closer than just the first conversation we had. But yeah. What brought you to Denver, Chloe?
My sister
Yeah.
and well, hold on, back up. I think we need to explain the sitch a little bit more. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, we met like a month ago,
Yeah.
and you were supposed to go back to Miami, and I was moving to Denver. I didn't really have my date locked down yet. Um, I was planning on end of August. So yeah, we just started hanging out a lot and making the most of the time left. And you canceled a couple flights.
I did. I sure did. And all for good reasons, by the way. All for good reasons. And then I think after we met, we just kind of hit it on and we just enjoyed the time that we had together, which was every 2 days or every other day, just doing like random cool things, going out, heading to like the beaches, and really having a
Being
good time.
crazy.
And it flew by though. Like it was one
It
day.
did, and it felt way longer too. Like, when I look back and I was like, "Oh, it literally has only been 4 weeks." That felt weird. I was like, "I had to at least have been, like, 6 or something."
Yeah.
But no, only 4. We did do a lot. We did a lot.
In the time that we had, yeah. What
Mhm.
was your favorite time of me and you being together or having spending some time? What was, like, the most funnest time, like,
Well,
out and
I
about?
definitely liked when I had my own place for us to hang out at.
Yeah,
The last the last, what, like, week, I moved out of my apartment early because my, like, moving pod was gonna take 2 weeks, so I was gonna do a week here without my stuff and then a week in Denver, so I was staying
not
at
to
my friend.
interrupt, pro tip, guys, put your ear tag in a moving pod, okay? That
Oh,
is
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
the UL lady actually suggested that,
yeah, okay.
um, but yeah, so I think I really liked I mean, I obviously liked when we went and, like, did fun stuff, like, I loved our beach day when we took the ferry to the beach,
Yeah,
but I also really liked I think especially the last week made me, appreciate all the one-on-one time we had together in
yeah,
our own place because then we, like we were staying at friends' houses, so we didn't really get that time as much, but yeah, I think our beach days and honestly, when we were just, like, being lazy at my apartment, those are
yeah,
the most
for
fun.
sure.
And when you cooked me dinner, that pasta was fire.
It was fire, it
What
was
is it
fire.
called?
Rigatoni al amatriciana. It
Alla
has,
matriciano.
pancetta, chili flakes, garlic, olive oil, what else? What am I missing? And then a little bit of, like, basil,
Tomato
I
paste?
guess,
Yeah.
and it's
I
super
think
easy
we
to make.
I think we forgot the basil, and it was still really good. But you wanna know what I appreciated? Normally, when I'm, like, cooking with people in the kitchen, like, I take the lead, and,
Yeah,
like,
I
I
was
tell
like
them what to do, and I kept trying to do things, I kept trying to help you, and you were just like, "No, back off." Like, "I got it. You sit down,
yeah,
you
yeah, I was
relax."
like, "You
I was
know
like,
what,
"I
Chloe,
don't
just
know."
take a step back. Let
I
me,
was like, "I don't know how
let
to relax."
let me grab the wheel on this one." That's hilarious, that's so funny. Um, yeah, no, and you should tell everyone about your, paella.
The paella that you know oh, you did have some actually.
I had, like, the
You had some of the
frozen
leftover, yeah.
paella.
And you admitted that it was good cold.
Mm. You know, because 'cause I'm not a big fan of eating food cold, but I gave that one a chance. I was like, "Alright,
It was
Chloe,
good.
I'll give it a go." And it was probably, like, 12:30 or 1 AM in the morning. Ate it, and it was like no, it was great. It was a great snack, I'd say.
Yeah, imagine how good it tasted, fresh off the grill. No, I love eating all foods cold. I love even eating soup cold. But anyways, yeah, I'm, like, literally either surviving off of chips and salsa or making something extravagant like
Yeah.
paella.
It's
But I
either to the left, all the way to the left or right. There is no
yeah.
medium. There is no
Yeah,
middle ground with
exactly.
that.
Yeah, you saw both. You saw me
Yeah.
have a lot of chips and salsa for dinner.
Let me guess what your favorite chips are in your salsa. Yeah. Okay, so it's a tequila salsa, medium.
So I will specify,
Okay,
that one was good, but it's not like, "Oh, tequila salsa is my favorite." I love a salsa that has some, like, chipotle in it, and
okay.
I also love, like, a black bean and corn salsa.
You're like the salsa connoisseur.
It's
Like,
such a good, like
everything.
I did so normally my, like, go-to snack is, like, popcorn, but this summer I was a big chips and salsa we're getting off track, but,
No, we'll
uh
end it soon on the chips and salsa, but it's just funny
okay.
how, like, that's your go-to maybe breakfast sometimes or,
Yeah,
like, a
yeah, I have
midday snack. Yeah,
Yeah, I love my, snacks for breakfast too. But yeah, no, my paella, which one did I make? I made the octopus one with I actually made both with Alex because she has the grill. So I'd go over to her place and we would do it on the grill and it was really good. But, yeah, I'm gonna have to order a new paella pan and make one here
you
on the
do.
rooftop.
On the
But,
rooftop.
what were we getting into? We started talking about
We're before we went to the food situation, like, our funnest time that you maybe had with me and you
Oh, yeah. Okay, what's yours?
mine, where do I start? I'd say the best time that we had was at the beach, for sure, at the
At the
beach,
beach.
standing on business.
I'm with dad and
Um,
husband.
trying to think, I'd say at the beach, our Park City, the Park City
Oh,
out
yeah, that was
in
really
South
fun.
Beach.
That was
We were,
really
like,
fun.
dancing and just having fun jumping up and down and,
Mhm.
picking up Meg. So tiny.
Twirling her around.
But no, just, like, enjoying, like, the music, and then I feel like that's our biggest connection to because you love a lot of rock and roll,
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah.
you can go into 2000s hip hop and R&B very quickly, like, it's a
Mhm.
song away that we can do it for. But I'd say at the beach and most, likely at Park City at the times, like, are really, like we really got a little closer, a little starting to get
Mhm.
to know each other a little bit.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, no, and
I
then
really liked when it was just you and me at Nicholas's, and we were, just, like, looking up music the whole night and, like, talking about the weekend and watching all of his music videos.
yeah, 'cause,
Then
FYI, guys, a couple of my friends don't like The Weeknd, but we just appreciate his, like, vocals, and he's a cool lyricist, but
I feel like he's such a good artist, but I feel like not that many people are, like, upset. Like, I have one other friend who's, like, obsessed with him, like the way I am, so that made me excited when I found out you liked him a lot too.
yeah, yeah. So, what would you say if you had 2 genres to pick or one or the other, would it be rock and roll or would it be, like, hip hop?
If I had to choose one of those,
Yeah.
I think rock and roll,
Oh, yeah. You're rock and roll, you're rock
right?
and roll.
Yeah, because those just, like, good, like, classic oldies, they, like, never get old, but, like, some hip hop songs and stuff can get old, and, like, I don't know. S it also just, like we were just talking about this the other day, like, how they didn't have, like, the technology back then to, like, do all the editing that they can now, and so, like, it just makes you appreciate when they had to, like, kinda, like, get it all one time
Yeah.
for, the work that they had to put in. Like, I was just watching Bohemian Rhapsody, and, like, it showed, like, all the stuff that they did, like, in their, like, all the stuff that Queen did when, like, making their music and
Bohemian
stuff, you
Rhapsody.
know?
Interesting stuff, interesting stuff.
You seen that
Um,
movie?
I haven't. I've seen, like, a trailer for, like, a few seconds of it, but, you
Oh,
know,
it's really
I was just
well,
bored.
you like Queen?
Yeah, not my favorite, but yeah, I'm
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Queen and a couple songs. What's your favorite Queen song? And, like, where do we
"Don't
even go to that?
stop
Because
me
all of the songs are really
now,
good.
having such a good time, I'm having a ball." That one.
I'd say that's my favorite. I'd say that's my favorite. What was that group
That's my
that I
theme
sent
song.
you? I'm gonna go
What?
check my phone. I sent you one, I think it was
Oh,
earlier
today?
today. Nope,
It was why can't I think of it?
I got it. It is Grand, Funk
"So
Road.
kinda wonderful."
Yeah,
That's what you sent me.
yeah.
That was
And then you just went very eerie with the "So Far Away."
I just
It
thought that
was a
the
good
lyrics
song,
were,
but I'm
like,
like,
on
"Wait."
point.
We took a
Why?
little right turn, it's
I know,
fine.
I didn't love, like, the vibe of that song, but, like, I was like, "Oh, the lyrics are on point."
That's
But
true.
yeah, no, the one that you sent is a good one, fire one.
Fire,
But,
fire.
okay, let's look at our questions. Um,
What's
do
the one that
do
you
do
got
do
for
do
us?
do do do. Oh, wait, okay. Um, each tell your side of how you met in first impressions. Insert fun prompts like, "Who made the first move?" Really?
Who made the first move? Well, as soon as I seen you at Lucky's, I feel like you have more context on that.
Wasn't
Um,
out it wasn't Lucky's. It was, some random place downtown.
no, it was Lucky's first, because one of your roommates, was it Shyla or,
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't because I was walking from Seaport to Aquarium with Alex, and I had known that Allison and Shyla were out, so then I texted them, and they said some place that's, like, kind of, like, near there, so I was like, "Oh, like, I'm right by there, like, I'll just pop over there," and remember I showed up before,
yeah.
before they did, and I had only met really, like, Matthew and Keon, and so I walked in, and I was, like, trying to find them.
So it was I think it was there, but oh, no, 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 you're right, I forget this
Yeah,
dock
it was some
bar,
other
yeah.
place.
It wasn't
It was
Lucky's, it was somewhere different.
yeah.
Um, But yeah, no, I'd say the first impression, of course, like, I've seen, like, you had, like, these bangs that you do now, and, like, you're wearing all black, you had your hair, like, put up, and you were just really, like you smelled really good, by the way, and, that's one of the favorite qualities about
He
you.
tells me that 5 times a day.
Yeah, like,
It
"I
makes
need
me
the
feel great.
perfume, send the links through Amazon, what is going on?" Um, and then I was like, "She's just" I don't know, "she's, like, a good, fun person," like, I was like, other than her looks, I was like, "Wait, she's just nice, like, sweet, sweet, sweet lady." So, after that, we went to this place, I don't know, Scholars? I believe it was Scholars, and
It was
then
some ratchet place that we had no business at.
it was pretty ratchet, it's crazy. And we just went with all of our friends, and we just kept talking, and I'm like, "You know what? I'm just gonna speak to my other friends." And then I was like, "Wait, I just left you, I'm gonna go back and talk to you. We need to have, like, a conversation because you seem really cool and genuine and, like, sweet." So, we just kept talking, talking, and that was it. Like, the sense like, good sense of smell that you have, like, with the perfume, the way you
Sm
looked that evening, and
Smells with
then
venom.
your sweetness, your authenticity was pretty cool, so, that was my
Uh,
first impression.
yeah, no, mine was the same. Obviously, like, yeah, I walked in and I didn't notice I went to the bathroom and then I, like, saw Matthew and then he was with
Yeah,
you, I think, and Keon, and I had remembered meeting Keon once, but I was like, "Oh, who's this guy? He's new." Obviously, my very first impression was, "Oh my god, he's beautiful."
absolutely.
And then
Yes.
I liked that when we were talking for a while, and I kinda liked that I didn't feel like you were hitting on me, like, it was just, like, good, like, genuine conversation.
Yeah, 'cause I bet, like, 'cause we were with a few other guys, these, like, random guys, and they're, like, all trying to, like they're, like, trying to talk to him, like, "You know what, let me just give her some, give her 6 feet," you know, because she maybe have COVID, I don't know what she has, but, like,
That's funny.
I was like, "Yeah, no," but not not kidding. I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go and talk to her because clearly they're not even getting any social cues and she's not really feeling it." So I was like,
Wait,
"Man,
I
best man
remember that. Yeah,
won."
I remember that. Yeah, we
Yeah.
were, like, talking for a little bit and then broke off, and then you came back and, like, said something about someone that was, like, talking to me.
Yeah, and then I'm like we just came into, like,
Well,
a
he
deep
was
sleep
telling me that
together.
he worked at a nail salon and that I should come to him to get his my nails done.
I forgot about that,
I was
and I
like,
don't know
"Yeah,
who it
definitely."
was. I have no clue who that was, but I
He
was
was like,
like,
"Yeah,
"Really?"
yeah." I don't know, he was,
Did he
like,
try to
really
get you,
small
like,
and he was, like,
15?
he's wearing a backpack. He didn't stand a chance against Marc Anthony.
Exactly. Just so I know, that is my middle name. I'm named after a very important person in the in the in the artist,
Wait, you just got kinda
industry.
quiet.
What's that?
You just oh, for some reason, you got kinda quiet for a second.
Yeah, because 'cause I'm in front of someone very important.
No, no, I mean, like, the sound, but it's better now, like, maybe it's because your hands were in front of your face.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'm like, "Did you get her 15% off of, like, nails or something? Did you hook her up? Like, is that what we're going towards?" But no, that was the first night, and I think the first night I just knew it was, like, just sweet girl, and I think beyond the looks that we may possess of beauty, I was like, "You know what? Let's just let's just dive deeper than that, and let's see how funny you can get and see how, our trips can be." And then I'm like, can you chirp? Is that your thing? Can you talk a little bit of nonsense sometimes?" And she's like, "Yeah, I can do it, and, don't test me because I will go really high." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm here
Well,
for it."
and then I slid down the rail at that one bar, down the
Yeah,
stair.
yeah, let's talk about that. It's like, Chloe, it's the rail's kind of sticky, so you don't really have good, like
Yeah,
traction with the rail
not
going
good
down,
traction.
and
No,
the
not
stairs was huge, though. It was like a huge flight of stairs.
yeah, it didn't work very well.
Oh, and did you lose your hair clip too? With, like you had it
I
in your hand while
actually
you were going down.
yeah, it fell back behind the stairs or something, my favorite little hair clip.
Yeah,
Now I have to get a new one.
unfortunately.
But,
RIP.
yeah, and then the second time we hung out, we were, like, out with friends again, right?
Yeah, but I don't where were we though, you think? Where
Um,
are we? Second time. Second time. Why are we
it
not
was
remembering
oh, wait,
this?
no, or was that wait, hold up. Wait, I like to go to my photos to, like, get references because then I can, like oh, okay. So, yeah, it was that first day, and then after the first
Wasn't
night
it
we met oh, it was the next day we went to the beach. We had the
the
beach day,
beach?
and
Yeah.
then we went out, and that's when we were at Nicholas's, and then we went out, to
Guys,
Lucky.
I do have to say this, I did, like, manage to, like, not persuade her into, like, not going to hang out with her friends, but, like, I did say, "Chloe, because you did have plans that weekend to go do some, like, running activities with, like, your friends or, like, the next day." Like, I just
Oh, I was supposed to hike. I was
yeah,
supposed to oh
and
my
I'm like,
god.
"Chloe, that is not happening,
Oh my
by the
god,
way.
yeah, no,
Not on
yeah,
my
that first
watch."
night yeah, that first night that we met, I was like yeah, I was supposed to wake up early and go drive up to, like take the train to Gloucester to meet my friend who was
Right.
here from Colorado, and then we were gonna, like, drive up to Maine and do this, like, 8-mile hike, and
And
I
what did
ended
I
up
say?
yeah, and you were just like, "No, that's not happening, like, we're gonna go to the beach."
Yeah, we're
And
gonna have a beach
I
day.
felt bad, but, like, hey, I was having a good time.
Yeah. It worked out well.
I actually she actually, I've been texting her because she lives in, Boulder, and I should tell her because she was just like, "Oh, what's up with, like, you and that guy?" And I should have been like, "Oh, that's who I was with the night I canceled our hike."
Yeah, I was like she's like, "Oh, guys, might have to, like, leave early." I'm like, excuse me. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's not
You were
happening."
just like no, you weren't, like, persuading me to do anything, but you were just like, I don't know if that's gonna happen."
Yeah, I was like, "I don't
And
know if you're gonna
yeah.
next morning be, have a lot of energy when that happens," but no, it worked out. It
Yeah,
worked
and
out.
then the next day, we went to the beach with some friends, that was really fun. I enjoyed what you got in that cup?
Got some cold brew.
Oh, okay.
I got some
Uh,
cold brew.
yeah, and then we went to the beach, and the beach was fun. The beach was fun, good vibes. Um, you got in the water with me,
I did.
and that was the only time I've ever seen you get in the water, that one time.
I told you down south beaches are way much, like, warmer, but we can handle a little bit of cold in
Oh,
up
okay,
north.
you know what? I didn't think of that. That makes sense then. Yeah, because the water's actually, like, enjoyable to get into. The first red flag that I noticed was you keeping your socks on at the beach.
I forgot about that, and I'm like, "You're
But
worried about
Nicholas
my
did it
socks." "I'm not
too.
worried about my socks because I didn't know I was gonna get in the water," and I'm like,
Yeah, but
"Oh,
still, why you're afraid to show the dogs to a new
oh, no,
girl?
I think I got some pretty damn dogs. Got some good old
Yeah,
dogs over here
they're
on
not
these feet."
they're not bad.
They're not
Um,
bad, okay.
and then, yeah, we went out that night, and we, oh, look, remember we were sitting up, we made our own, DIY VIP section. We were,
Oh,
like,
that's
up on
right.
the table, like, off to the side in Lucky's, and
That is
then the
right. I remember
and
that,
then
and then
yeah,
can you
and
just
then
talk about the
this
Uber that we were in? You were trying to, like, escape the window and just stand on top of the hood, but
oh, no, I was just leaning out, and I said, "I love life."
yeah, that's what you said.
Uh,
Um,
but no, we were sitting on the table at Lucky's, and then this, group of girls comes up to us, you remember? Oh my god, I'm getting lower and lower because the air mattress is deflating.
poor air
And you
mattress.
remember that group of girls came up to us and was like, "You" and they were like, "You guys are beautiful."
Yeah,
We were
and then
just like, "Yeah."
everybody
And
started,
then we
like,
took and then
oh,
we
let me
took
see,
this selfie. Wait, hold
try to
on,
show
where's the
them.
camera? And then
Yeah,
we took this, like, look, yeah, we look good.
hell
Fucking
yeah, we
sex.
do, and it was funny after, with like, there's just plenty of guys just trying to be like, "Wait, is this like you guys' VIP section?" And we're literally on top of tables. Everybody's just trying to like all the guys are trying to shake my hand, like, "Dude, like you guys are looking great." I'm like, "But give me 1 second, need
We had
security."
a lot of fans.
We had fans, and then it just became really fun. And we went to Moxie's and we just called it a night. But that was really cool when we created that.
I remember that night, you were like That's when you started being a little bit too chirpy with me, and it was, like, starting to piss me off.
Yeah, I
I
was.
like I, like, kept what did I don't know if I said we were, like, in the Uber, and I was, like towards the end of the night, so I'd had a lot of drink, and I was like, "Listen, like, I'm sarcastic and I like chirping, but, like, you're taking it a little too far, like, can you
Yeah,
be nice?"
I was. My jokes were really good, and some jokes were pushing the boundary. It was funny, but I think we had a good time in general.
Yes, we did. Okay, let's dig into some other questions.
Yes. After Dark with Chloe and Mark.
Do, 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 do. Okay, let's do the light and playful questions.
Light and playful. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere, which I like. We are getting some.
Okay. I
I
think
got it
this
too
one's funny.
without
Wait,
the
what's that?
glasses.
Wait, the lighting is bad. I mean, oh, honestly, I look pretty good.
You look pretty good. You look stunned, but you look good.
It could
Very
be
good.
worse. It could be worse. Okay. I think this question's funny. If you had to give me a Yelp review, what would you write?
Probably like 1 star. I just feel like, "Oh, this is the most
Please.
not the coolest this is not the coolest girl I ever met. No personality, and she's not it." I
All right,
think
I'm hanging out. See ya. Just kidding.
No, Yelp review on an honest note, I think give like a 4.5. And the point 0.5 is like almost there, but I think a 4.5, close to 5 is pretty good. Unless they have a 10 star, but I don't think we can go that far yet. So
What's subtracting
the point
the
0.5,
point 0.5,
I
huh?
mean, maybe after this podcast would probably be another point 0.5. Um, but yeah, and then what would I have to say in the comment section? Or
No,
no?
just
I
like, what
think
would
a
you say?
star rating is
What's
cool.
say?
Okay. But yeah, 4.5.
Okay.
She's gonna rate me like 1.4 now.
You get it too.
I get it too. Okay.
Would not re 10 out of 10. 2 out of 10 would not recommend. Just kidding. Just
And
kidding.
it
Okay.
matches, it rhymes.
Um, what's been your favorite moment so far? We talked about that. What's something that one's a little bit deeper. Let's keep it light for a couple ones. What's one small thing I do that surprises you? Or, like, what's something that you found out about me that, like, surprised you that you wouldn't have been able to guess?
Um, so when I first met you, I didn't think you were gonna be so, like I didn't know if you're gonna have like that jitter blood, like that runs through your veins like every 5 seconds where you need to get up and do something, or like move so quickly. We can be sitting on a couch, we be sitting somewhere, and then sometimes you do the happy dance when you eat food sometimes. I love it. It catches me off guard every time, but I'm
You
like,
do
"Wait, I've seen you do it so many times, so it shouldn't be that
Oh,
surprising."
yeah, I think about it, I'm like,
And I'm like,
mm."
"Chloe, can you just" and you're like, excuse me, I'm having a really
Well,
good time right now."
it's really only when I'm, like, at my apartment where I, like, can't sit still because I'm thinking of things that I wanna do, and I think the other thing is, like, also that I, like, if it's the end of the day and we're, like, about to watch something, like, I don't want anything else on my mind, so, like, I wanna get everything done
Yeah,
so that I can sit and chill and not have anything else pop in my head, you know?
exactly. I don't think honestly, other than that, I don't think anything surprises me in that area, like, I don't know. Those are the only 2 things that really stand out.
You just mean, like, when you met me, you didn't expect that I was gonna be so hyperactive?
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
I can
But
be chill.
I know
We
you can, that's what I'm
we
saying.
had we had plenty of really lazy days.
Yeah, yeah, I'd say so. But I didn't know you had, like, really good jokes too. Like, I know you were sweet and everything, but when you chirp, it's like I laugh. Like, it's hard to make me laugh, but,
Is it?
like, probably not, no. Or when you look at me and you smile, or if, like, when you question something that when you don't wanna do
Oh,
something.
yeah, wait, yeah, you were explaining this the other day. Explain
Yeah,
it.
and your friends were like, "Yeah, Mark's definitely right."
It is funny because I'm normally really self-aware, and I, like, actually didn't really realize this about myself, but you said it to, like, 2 of my other friends, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, she absolutely does this." But wait, explain it.
Yeah, so when Chloe doesn't like to do something or she doesn't like the option that's provided, whether it be like a plan or to do something or maybe like a dress or clothing or an outfit or maybe like an even event, she's like, "Do you think we should do that?" Or like, "Do you think this is like cool or should we try the other one?" What she's really saying is like this option, I don't like this, let's do the other one, but she wants to be settled and she doesn't want to come off like rude or like
I
too
think
overpowering,
I
and I
think
like
it's
that
like
about you though, actually, it's a good trait.
well, okay, so the way that you, like, originally described it, I think
Yeah,
made it sound like I was trying to be like, I don't know, like, by the way, like, this is deflating, like, more and more, so I think every time I move, it makes a farting noise, so I'm just letting the audience know that I'm not farting and that it's an air mattress.
yeah,
A
yeah,
deflating
like,
air mattress.
she farts a lot,
Um,
guys, by the way, she
uh,
has it
okay,
goes crazy, but
girls
go
don't do
ahead.
that, relax.
It's like, "Hey, what's
Um
that smell?" She's like, "Oops,
Okay,
sorry."
no, that doesn't happen. You said yourself, "I smell amazing all the time." But
Yes,
anyway,
you do.
but I think from my perspective, I'm not like I'm just, like, thinking through, like, options and reasons, like and I think it would be rude to just be like I don't know, I wouldn't want someone to say, like, no to, like, an option that I'm suggesting without, like, them giving their 2 cents. So, like, let's say we're talking about, like, what bars we wanna go to, and someone's like, "Oh, let's go to" this place, and I'm just like, uh, do you think that like that it's kind of like dark and like it's kind of dark in there, you know, it's a really nice day out. Like, do you think we should go somewhere that has like outdoor seating? You know, like that's what I do. But
Yeah,
no, I definitely once you said that, I was like, oh shit, like I do that.
yeah, but you don't notice it, but it's pretty cool, it's a good way of kind of not wanting to do something, but in a respectful manner. It's
Yeah,
pretty good,
exactly.
it's good.
And being respectful. That's what it is. I'm trying to think of what my answer is. Something that surprised
Yeah.
me about you. Huh.
Hmm.
Let me think.
What you cook?
Let me think.
What you cook?
Hmm.
Guys, this is really horrible right now. Don't worry about it, but go ahead.
I don't know. I feel like I think
By
I
the way,
think
we're
learn
keeping everything in here, by the way. We're not clipping out anything to make it the most authentic podcast ever.
whatever. Can't
Okay.
believe. No, I know what it is. I think just like learning how like, you know, like into music you are, not just like into it, but I feel like you have like an artistic side to you. And that was surprising to me. You
Yeah.
know, like, you said that you've, like, written 2 songs and you, like, grew up, like, going to the, like, studio with your brother, and, like, I feel like I've learned that you like and know all different kinds of music, and, you know, you said something about, like, writing a poem and, like, you know, you've showed me, like, a poem before, and I think that surprised me about you.
Nice. Was it the Charles Bukowski one?
What?
Was it the Charles Bukowski one, the
Yeah,
one that I screenshot and I sent to you? Yeah. And that, like, derives from, like, definitely being on my artist side, especially with the
yeah.
newsletters and stuff like that.
You said you were writing one that you were gonna send me, when I got to Denver.
No, I said it
Well,
when I'm finished.
chat
I said it when
Chat
I'm
you said ChatGPT helped you though.
mm, maybe for, like, one sentence that had a not really good punctuality, maybe a comma was missing, but that's all I use ChatGPT for.
Oh, please.
Yeah, yeah.
It's okay. It's okay
I'll
if you
tell
want.
it next time to humanize it.
Is it done?
No, not yet. I'm missing, like, a paragraph left, I feel
Okay.
like. It needs some more
What kind
cooking.
of, like do you know, like, the different styles of poems? Like, what style of, like, poetry is it?
No, I just like there's no rules, I feel like when you do it, like, there shouldn't be anything. You know how there's, like, spaces after 2 lines you use in a sentence? Like, they can be 2 sentences, space, maybe, like, a sentence, and then 3 more sentences, like, the formation of a poem. I feel like has
Mhm,
no really, like, rules. There's a certain way how to do it, but like, when I was writing my newsletters, I had some, like, words in bold, some
mhm.
words in a whole paragraph, and then some words in their own single sentence, and then I just move on to the next section of it, so I think you just make it whatever, to your liking, I feel like.
Well, I'm looking forward for it to be finished.
Okay. Deadline coming soon.
Yep.
Dates are coming soon.
Okay, let's find some
Yeah.
more questions. Do, 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 do,
When do we
do.
get to the spicy part?
Wanna get spicy? Let's
We'll
get
get spicy
spicy.
soon. I feel like we're building up
Let's
on
get
that.
spicy. Okay, hold on.
Let's get their people's,
Let's
they're
get the
the
people go
most
let's get the people
oh,
going.
going.
Um,
And this is very highly anticipated, guys, so, if you don't know, now you know.
oh my god. Sorry,
Hold
there's
on,
a
let me put the
lot of
Jeopardy
here.
song on really quickly. Give me
How
1
what
second.
Yeah, do the Jeopardy song.
I opened my phone
Just
just
close
now, and
my
it's
eyes
still
and, like,
this.
try stop.
Okay. Wait, go ahead. Ask away.
Um,
By the way, you do really good at, like, asking questions, so that's why I'm leaving you to do the question part for now.
I I feel like I ask you a lot of questions in not this setting, and I was a little nervous. I was like, "Is he gonna dodge my questions?" Because I feel like I'm always trying to ask you questions, and you're always like, "Chloe, like, some mystery is good."
Yeah, gotta leave a little curiosity involved
Okay.
to stir up
Well, you
some.
can't answer that way
Okay,
on the podcast. Gotta
okay.
gotta answer.
Alright.
Okay.
Judge Judy, let's do it.
This is a spicy one. Wait, hold on. I need help. I'm indecisive. I shouldn't be the one doing this.
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
too indecisive.
why are you
Okay,
too
you know what?
indecisive? Okay.
How about I pick one, you pick one? We'll
Yes.
go
We'll
back and
go
forth.
back and
Okay.
forth. We'll do it.
What's and we can both answer, like, each question that's asked. Okay?
Okay, so you ask me a
What's
question.
what's your green flag and your toxic trait in dating?
Green flag and toxic trait. There's toxic never exist, toxic traits never do really
Well,
exist.
e
It's
okay, well,
just
it can
a
be red flag.
red
Something
flag.
red flaggy
Mine?
for Yeah,
So we'll start
green
with the
flag,
green
red
flag.
flag.
Green flag, I'm, like, very socially aware, so I know when even, like, you're upset or, I can just tell the environment really quickly, and I can just catch up on it, and I can empathize in a certain situation that needs
Yeah.
empathy for. But after that, those are my 2 biggest traits. Green flag, I don't know.
I
I've tuned them out.
I will say I noticed that and appreciated that about you. Like, you noticed, like, when I was, like, getting anxious, like, one of the first times, and you were just like, "Hey, like, it's okay." And I
Yeah,
appreciate.
because you just can't have 2 people freak out at the same time. It's just like World War
Yeah.
III,
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah.
also, it just comes from certain situations that you've been in that you have to learn how to kind of form that bulletproof kinda mindset and just, like,
Mhm.
helping that person. But red flags, um, take pretty long to text. I'm not really like I don't text right away sometimes. Another green red
Not
flag.
only that, but you just text, like, a our entire thread is, like, me sending, like, photos, paragraphs, and then you either call back or you
One
respond
word
back,
answers.
or you're just like, "Okay, got it.
Sounds
Sounds
good.
good.
Perfect.
Hey, coffee 9 a.m."
Yeah, I'm very like, direct.
Did you like when
Um,
I sent you the robot emoji, and then I said, "Mark's text be like,"
yeah, no, that's hilarious.
use it. That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I don't know. What red flags do I have? Trying to dissect it. Guys, if you can think of any, if your friends can think of any, that'd be great, and they could post it, like, in the comment section somewhere, but I can't really guess one. I don't know.
Come on, be self-aware. You must know one thing that you do that's not great.
Oh, chirping, red flag. When I wanna do something, I wanna do, like, right now, like, I don't, like or, like, when I have an
Mark's
idea,
way or the highway.
it's, like, my way or the highway, literally is, but I wouldn't say that's too much of a red flag, but
And about
it
that.
is it an orange flag?
It's
Is it
orange.
it's
Gotta
a white
compromise.
flag. I'd say
Gotta
it's a white flag for
gotta
sure.
compromise.
Yeah.
Okay, what are mine? My green flags.
Yeah, let's start let's start right
Um,
there. Don't go to the
I
red flags yet, It's out of bounds. It's out of
My green flags, I think I am good at, and this has obviously happened over time, I think I'm good at, like, empathizing and, like, putting myself in the other person's shoes and, like, kind of, like, deflating a situation without it, like I'm good at, like, talking through something, I guess, and, like, expressing my feelings and emotions without getting, like, emotional, you know? And, like, I'm
yeah.
good at accountability, which you said,
You
right?
are. I think there's not a lot of not to shame the ladies, but I feel like you like, since I met you, when you do something wrong, you would, like, apologize or you
Yeah.
take accountability, like, "Okay, this maybe wasn't cool, like, moving forward, I think we can just change this part about this situation and not, like, kinda repeat it."
Mhm, mhm.
That's really one thing I like about you. It's really, like, you don't see that much accountability in a lot of people.
Yeah. It's
Um,
rare for sure.
oh,
Um,
that was a phone call. Guys, I have Nokia as a ringtone
who's
on my
calling that? Who's calling that?
who's calling that?
Okay, my red flag, um, I would say I can get, like, irritable, which you've noticed, but
Yeah.
it's when I'm feeling, like, anxious. So that and, like
Or when,
yeah,
like, when you walk
I
too
can get
fast, like, in a street, this is a considered red flag. When you walk way too fast, you're like, "Let's go." I'm like, "Excuse me, there's a green light. Watch out, bud." Or, like, when you're all the way
because
up the street, and you only do that if you're really anxious and don't really wanna talk at that moment. Maybe,
yeah.
like, you're anxious or you're too kind of
Well, it's only when we're walking with
agitated.
other like, we were walking with Meg, and, like, you and Meg were talking, and, like, C's all over the place, and you're answering phone calls, and we were in a crowd, and I was already feeling anxious, and I got overstimulated, so I'm like a lot of times if I'm walking with a group, I just walk ahead of everyone just
Yeah,
because, like, sometimes I like to, like, just walk and, like, not think, you know?
true. But that's
I'm an
not really
overstimulated girly.
yeah, telling
But
me
yeah, I think, yeah, getting overstimulated and being, like, anxious, I can get, like, irritable and, like, annoyed easily, and it can make me, like, not lash out, like, in a bad way, but I can get a little snippy.
yeah, you can, but you don't get too snippy. You don't really, like
Yeah.
you don't overboard with it. It's
You
just
can just,
because
like, hear it. It's not like I'm not saying anything rude, it's just, like, you can hear it in my tone.
yeah,
And I'll get more, like I even, like I'm sure I did just like you and Meg that day where I'm just like or she was talking about something and I was just like, "Yeah, no, you don't need to do that." Or like, "Yeah, no, it's" I just, like I kind of am like,
and then I'm like, "Excuse me, take it down a notch. We're not gonna go that way. That way is not the good way." But I think when you get anxious or when you get kind of uncomfortable, I feel like it's, like, all for, like, the right similar reasons. Like, it's not out of context. It's like, okay, there's also, like, something really going on right now. I think I don't really feel
yeah.
comfortable.
And once it happens, I always explain afterwards, like,
Yeah, yeah,
why
you
I
don't
felt
leave it
that way
unsaid.
and, like, why I got triggered or why I was feeling overstimulated, you know?
Yeah,
Accountability queen.
accountability queen.
But wait, I was gonna say one more thing regarding that topic.
What's
Um,
another red flag of yours?
Another one
No, but I thought you were gonna explain another one.
oh, no, 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 I just meant about what we were just talking about, but I forget.
Okay.
Um, I don't have other red flags. Amazing.
Okay.
Is there another
Guys, she's so amazing. She's
is
so
there
amazing.
another one that I didn't mention that comes to mind?
Um, about me or about you? Uh,
Either.
I'd say you. I don't think you have any more red like, what? And those I feel like don't does not even consider red flags. It's like if a lady feels uncomfortable, um, she'll get anxious. If she doesn't like something, she's
Yeah.
obviously gonna be upset. Yeah, I think we can
All right, now you pick a question.
okay. Alright, where are we? What section? Can I pick a random one that I have?
Yeah, pick from anywhere.
Okay, sounds good. She's leaving the podcast, guys.
I'm getting up just like you said. Can't sit still. Oh wait, no, that's deep play. Wait, wait. Deep play.
Uh-oh, Chloe's IQ's lowering. Okay.
There we go. That's better. Oh, and my knees were hurting. I was sitting crisscross applesauce. It was hurting my hips. All right, did you find one?
This is a random stupid one. It's not spicy yet, but okay. If I slid into your DMs a year ago, um, would we be here now?
It depends. Like, are you sliding into my DMs like after we met? Or are you just like a random dude sliding into my DMs?
Ah, that's a good one. I'm not in honestly, unless like I don't know. I think unless like if a girl just likes your story, if she hasn't done that or she hasn't shown any interest liking a post, you can cold approach and be, have a numbers game like sales and be like, okay, how many women can I DM and then get one? But then that would be weird because I don't know you and I'm following you randomly and trying to DM you. So, um, yeah, I'd probably like after we met,
After we met?
hypothetically.
Then yeah, if we met in person first, then yeah, it would have worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I would have already met you. But if I hadn't, I don't know if I would have. I mean, it depends on how smooth you're being.
So
But I can't say that I've ever like, I don't know, like gotten a DM from someone that I haven't met before and like entertained it, you know?
yeah. But then like how smooth can you get with like pickup lines? Just like in person is way better. Give the girl a call, like it just make it easier and then just build off of that. Like you can only go so far trying to do a pickup line and a cold approach DM. Like,
Yeah.
hey, like, oh wait, I like this post the way you had like the angle of this post where your face is at. Maybe you can like you're laying in like an island somewhere on like
But yeah,
holiday or like
yeah, I'd say
vacation.
if we had like met first and we didn't all like hang out the next day like we did, and then you like slid into my DMs, then like, yeah, probably would have worked.
Yeah. For
How
me,
do you feel
it would
about
have worked.
girls
Like
sliding in? Do you
if
think
I
it's like
seen God,
what?
what were you saying?
I said, how do you feel about girls sliding in? Like, what if we had met and I had like, do you think it's like thirsty and like desperate if a girl does it?
Let's see.
Turn that shit on silent.
Yeah, it's Matthew outside.
Is he
Uh,
waiting to let you in? Is
I'm
he
like,
waiting to
dude,
let
yeah, he can stay down there. I'm not gonna answer him. He can wait.
in?
I'm busy. Um, I don't know. I feel like it would be like a cause of concern, but it wouldn't because like if a girl generally likes someone, she'd
Yeah,
go out of her way and really kind of show that she's interested, and she'd be like, "Hey." But if I didn't know you, I'd be like, "Okay, what's she about? What?" Because
yeah,
usually they would a lady would want a guy to approach and be like, "Okay, I think you're really,"
yeah,
and take the first step. Um, other than that I don't know. I think that's pretty much it.
yeah.
But either way, I'd still cook. So either way, I'd still win. If I decided to cold approach you or met you in person and then DM'd you, yeah. So that's that, guys, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, oh, just gave him a little ego boost.
Mic drop, mic drop. That's what it was.
All
All
right,
right.
you pick another one and then I'll pick another one.
Spicy curveballs. Let's
Ooh, let's get
get into it.
spicy.
Would you rather date somebody clingy or distant?
That's hard. I think I would have to say it's weird that I'm saying this because I feel like I have dated a clingy person before and it like made me, I don't know, like, but like I think I would rather a clingy person than a distant person because then like at least you know the clingy person is like obsessed with you,
Yeah.
you know?
Obsessed. All right, Mariah Carey, relax,
And I was
relax.
like, "Why are you so obsessed with me?
Yeah.
Huh? Huh? Huh?" What about you?
Clingy or distant? I think no, I'd rather prefer definitely girls some type of clinginess. Maybe
Okay.
if we met each other the first day and you're like already like super clingy, that's like a red, like a huge.
Yeah.
It's like there's a void that you're trying to like fill without even knowing me. Like it's
Mhm.
um, but I'd probably like I don't know. I'd say a little bit of clingy. Just a tiny bit, like a dash of salt bit, like. But I'd
Just a little
prefer more clingy than
clingy?
not, though. More clingy than not because that shows that person is really interested and that person is, like, invested into some type of thing at
Yeah.
this moment.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah.
feel like the only kind of person that's gonna want prefer someone who's I don't know. I was gonna say the only the I feel like the kind of person that's gonna want that would prefer a distant person is someone who's like very distant themselves or like avoidant or like independent. But I also feel like I don't know. I feel like both of us like we're pretty independent and like our alone time and like to do our own thing. But like
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
And
I'm picking one now.
go
What?
ahead.
No, what were you gonna say?
No, but that's what I like. I don't like I do like the middle ground, like, to leave a day or 2 or maybe, like, 3 days, like, you do your thing, hop on your routine, and then we meet. Maybe, like, like, 3 days, 4 days after that, but it's good.
Yeah, like, when we first started hanging out, we would spend, like, 3, 4 days together, and then we'd do, like, 1 or 2 days apart,
Yeah, I
and
was
then,
like,
like,
maybe
3
we
more
can do a little
days.
space. Yeah, we can do a little space. I want to go
Oh,
7
you
days
needed
in
space?
a row. Need space. Okay.
Okay, let's see. Mm, mm, mm. I don't like that one.
You okay, well, we have to
Oh,
dive.
if you had to compare me to a movie character, who would it be?
You already know.
Do I? That's an actress, that's not a movie character.
Oh, a
Movie
movie
character.
character.
Mhm.
Angelina Jolie, in the movie with Brad Pitt, I forget,
Mr. and
Mrs.
Mrs.
Smith.
Smith?
Yeah,
Wait, I forget that one. Isn't she, like, a badass? So, like, aren't they, like, agents or something?
yeah,
What makes you remind me of her? Or
because I think as as, like, a movie character, I think you have that, like, that crazy side to you, not in a bad way, but, like, that fierce side and stern, but also, like, a super sweetheart, like, a genuine lady,
yeah,
um,
I'd say
and
that's
then
on
we'd kill it in the movie, like, if we reenacted it, oh, that'd be sick, us both collared shirts,
you just wanna be
having
Brad
guns out
Pitt.
on your waist, like, it'd be great. Or maybe,
Um,
like, Tomb Raider with Angelina Jolie, I don't know.
let's get deeper.
Yeah.
Wait, let's look at spicy. Oh, these aren't that spicy. You should have gotten spicier ones. I
Oh,
like this
I
one.
should have had spice ones, yeah, okay. Let's see,
What's
let's
one
see.
question you're scared to ask me? Or one question that you, like, have been wanting to ask me but haven't asked yet?
Um, okay. I don't know where to go because you can go left or right, we can go really south, or we can go really north. I don't know.
Whichever way your heart is telling you to go.
Many areas, many areas. Um,
Art is Matthew.
yeah, but everybody knows to just and they're like a little whispering. I love it. They're like, okay, we're in a very important meeting right now, Zoom call. Um, that I've been wanting to ask.
Yeah, or a question that you've been, like, scared to ask.
I don't think I've never like was scared to ask any questions to be honest, because we went, like your past or lordships you've been through, and um, we already talked about that. It was maybe like a few months ago you ended yours and trying to find everything again and like, but I don't know. What's a good question? Were you ever on the swim team in high school?
No, that's so
And you
random.
never, you never played like
Think of
basketball?
something think of a better question. I
Okay,
played soccer.
better
And
question.
no, I wasn't a swimmer.
There's something that you're telling me about that you're not. you're not saying quite correctly because 'cause I'm asking you, "You sure you're not Latina?" Or, "You sure you're not, like, some type of Latina?" You're
Why?
like,
I said,
"No,
why?
Mark." I'm like, I'm European fully." Like,
Well, I think it was also that photo of my mom that I showed you from, like, the '80s where her hair is really
yeah.
curly. You were like, "She looks like Latino or something," and I was like, I think it was like a dress-up day at school. I mean, I could have a smidge in me, I don't know.
I don't know, somewhere you've been cooking in the sun, you've been tanning. And by the way, don't cheat this time, don't put spray tan on, you don't need it, get the sun before it goes, and then go fully, like, fully pale, like,
Um,
biscuit style of, like, color.
well, I will say, I thought I was pale right now. I mean, I do look a little pale just in this lighting, but, when I got to Emmy's, when what was it, on Sunday, the first thing she said, she was like, "Whoa, you look really tan." And I was like, "Oh my god, thanks." I've been working on it really hard.
Really hard.
Okay,
I don't
Bappy
think that there's something, like, I'm not scared to ask you, I've asked you, like, you everything. Yeah, I don't know. We've literally been cooking this past month, I think I found a lot of good stuff about you, and
you can think of one thing.
one thing.
Mhm.
Why didn't you and your past partner did not work out? Can we go that deep?
Yeah, I thought I talked about that, but I can talk about that. Um, I think there were a couple things. I The main reason was, that I mean, the thing that, like, like, made it actually, like, end was that I decided I was gonna move to Denver, and he didn't wanna do that. Um, and he was just, like, kind of pressuring me to stay in Boston, and in my, like, relationship before that, I had kind of, like, moved around a lot, for that person, and that didn't end up well, so I told myself I wasn't gonna do that again, and I told him if I was gonna stay in Boston, it would have to be because I decided it for myself and not because he wanted me to. So there was that, and I think
Well, it worked
you
for
know
me too. I was like,
what?
yeah, I was like, yeah, she's not going to Denver that week that you probably decided to go. I'm like, yeah, she'll probably do another week and a half. You should do it. Yep, it worked
I
out.
wanted to, but no, it was certainly time.
Yeah.
But,
No, it did work because you were supposed to leave maybe that Wednesday, and I'm like, "Yeah, just stay till Friday or Saturday," and then you did.
what?
Because weren't you supposed to leave earlier than this past weekend on Saturday?
Oh, yeah, yeah, I was gonna, but I hadn't got my flight yet, but then I ended up getting it for, yeah, for Sunday.
Yeah,
Uh,
but
but,
that's interesting, so they just didn't really get it? They didn't like
no, it was in, like, so when I 'cause I lost my job, and
yeah.
then I already was thinking about going to Denver, and then that happened, and I was like, "Oh, okay, so, like, I definitely, like, should do this now."
But
Um,
if I
and then
met you back then, I'd feel like, "Hey, you're good. Don't make an Miami
Miami.
or don't make an emotional decision in this point, just stay logical, don't go crazy, don't."
Yeah. Yeah, but no, it was like I think how it was me going through, like, hard things, and I
Yeah.
felt like he was making it, like, more stressful. Like, he was taking on the stress and making it a stressor for him too, instead of it being like, you're making I felt like he was making a stressful time more stressful, and that's not what relationships should do. They should help you, you know? But without any of that, I kinda realized that, like, I think I don't think it would've worked out regardless. I think that at the time
Whoa.
that I
So not optimistic, Chloe. That's already a bad start. What's going
No, no, no,
on?
no, no. I think, like, looking back and, like, this sounds, like, bad, but it's self-aware, and I've been thinking a lot, like, I think at the time that I got into that relationship, I had just, like, had a lot of bad experiences and, like, had a lot of people treat me badly, so then, like, I think once someone was, like, doing everything right and, like, liked me a lot and was treating me really well and doing everything, like, right, I think I kind of just,
Yeah.
like, liked that or felt like I should be with that. but I don't think I actually you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because you can't everything can't be, like, so gorgeous and nice. There's gonna be no room for, like, drama or, like,
What do you mean?
something that can, make it interesting. It'd be boring if, like, everything was like, "Oh,
No,
great,"
that's
and
not
you'd
what
be
I'm
like
saying.
yeah,
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, I think I, like, got into that relationship because I felt like I should, or because I, like, liked maybe how much, like, he liked me.
yeah.
But I obviously didn't know that and wasn't thinking that at the time. That's something that I thought of, like, a year later after the relationship ended. But anyways, that was a long answer. That was a good answer, wasn't it? Now you have to answer.
Okay, go ahead. Far away.
What?
Oh,
No, you have to answer the question that you just asked.
um, no, you just asked me that one. No? Wait.
No, we didn't.
Whoa.
You asked me why did my last relationship not work out?
And now you wanna ask me the same
Yeah.
thing for me?
Mhm.
I'd say we were good until it wasn't, and I think, I like taking the lead, I like taking the wheel, and if it goes pretty well, I think there should be no issues with me taking the lead in the wheel, and that other person, we didn't really get each other, there's no chemistry, there was, like, a lot of, like, breakdowns and just, like, I guess from, like, our past relationship too, it just wasn't working out, and we kept trying to call it quits and just we went back to it and just it didn't work, so it died out like
Oh,
a month
we've talked
before.
about that.
Yeah, and
Where
I'm like
I'm always like, I don't get how people break up and then get back together. Like, if it doesn't work out, it's not.
yeah. But no, we just didn't work out, like, closer to the end, and that was it, really. But we were great until we weren't. So, I had plans of doing my own thing and creating something, which was, like, my e-com business.
Mhm.
And then supposedly I was invited to a wedding of hers,
Oh yeah, you told me this story.
and, like, yeah, like, her cousins, and I was like, "Well, I get it. Thank you for inviting me. I already know you RSVP'd me, without my permission, but and I didn't give you confirmation." So that was another weird kind of thing for her to do, and then I'm like,
I
"Okay."
love when you make that face when you make like your like
Yeah,
angry face.
point. And then I'm like, "Okay, so is this more important, or wedding's more important?" I'm starting something which I really wanna do, and I kinda wanna, like, I need a really good start, like, a good, start to this thing I was doing, and I was like, "Look, I'm gonna sacrifice that for this, and that's way much more better than me saying yes and skipping that." And
Yeah, or saying yes and like
that's what
flaking.
happened. She didn't like that answer. She didn't like it. She was so appalled by that.
Was that the breaking point?
That's what the first sign I knew she didn't really get me or get where I wanted to go in that point in my life. And if you're a partner of mine and we don't really get each other's like goals and ambition, it's like then we shouldn't really be like together. So after that, she didn't like it, and we didn't talk at like for 2 weeks after. Like I guess I was blocked on Instagram or something like that. And I'm like, whoa, that's a good emotional move.
Wait, that's funny because, like, that's in my last relationship, that's, like, the thing that set me off too, like, we had, like, this talk or whatever, and then he was just like, "Yeah, let's just not talk for 2 weeks." Or, like, "Let's, like, go on a 2-week break, like, don't talk to me," and I was like, "That's not healthy or normal."
Yeah, no, I think it's so emotionally immature. Like it's just, oh, I'm gonna get a
Like,
block.
it's
You're
fine
gonna
to,
block
like,
your
take.
boyfriend for not going
Yeah.
like
No, wait, that's okay, yeah, that's funny because that's, like, how mine ended too, but
yeah,
what I said in that moment was, like, it's totally fine to, like, take space to need space and to need time to, like, think, but there's a line between, like, healthy, like, space and time and, like, being avoidant, and I felt like that was being avoidant, you know?
yeah. Well, there is to a point. There is no space and time. Either we're together or not. Like we gotta
Yeah.
pick either or if it's done.
Well, what
Yeah,
I mean is, like,
in
when
that
there's, like,
context. But
argument
yeah,
or whatever and, like, you need time to cool off and, like, think, like, take, like but then you have to say, like, "Hey, let's talk tomorrow at this time." Like, you can't just, like, yeah, be like, "Hey, we're not talking for 2 weeks." Like, that's not normal, you know?
yeah. No, I totally get it, and I took that as a sign of like, okay, that's our done. And then week or two after that, I went to this venue space. I'm like, oh wait, why are you here? Why are you like in the vicinity that I'm in? Like, and we didn't text like those 2 weeks, and she didn't let me know that she was gonna be in there. I'm like, okay, that's just something that we're pretty done.
Oh,
But yeah, it was just a lot of off and on at the end. But that was it. Yeah. Wow,
that's
good
tough.
answers, guys. Good
High
answers.
five. Virtual high
Uh,
five.
virtual high five.
Okay.
Um,
I've okay, wait,
you
there's
got
one
one?
that I ask,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's get
What's
spicy
okay, hold
after
on.
this one.
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT first for spicier questions.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. But wait, there's one question that I wanted to ask.
Yeah, vibes, but still love.
Oh, wait, there's a lot of ones.
I'm gonna get deep. I'm gonna get really spicy right now.
Do we wanna get, like,
I'm gonna
less
go for it.
spicy? Do we wanna get, like,
No,
dating top
I'm gonna risk take.
spicy?
I'm gonna risk take really quickly. It's gonna be
Okay, do you have
risk
something
taking
on
move.
your mind?
No, yeah.
What is it?
Um, let's see. How many minutes of foreplay does it take before you start the damn thing? You do the damn thing. How much time do you need to
It's
in
not
your
about how much
opinion,
time
not
you need.
especially for you, but
I think I think doing it for a long time is fun until
yeah.
you're, like, really just, like,
Alright,
"Get it in."
we gotta we gotta get to it.
Yeah, there's, some of our situations, though, we had to keep it on the shorter side.
Yeah, I'm like, we get very impatient. We're like, yeah, okay, fuck this. Let's just get straight to the point,
But
straight
that's
to the
fine
point.
too. I
Yeah,
feel like, it depends on the situation. Sometimes I just wanna get right to it, and other times, you know,
it
it
took a
depends
while.
on, like, the setting and, like, the vibe. Like I just said, there were some times where it's like we don't have time to, like or, like, it's just, like, a situation where I'm just like, "I want it now." But then, like, if we're at my apartment and, like, in my bed and it's comfy and it's, like, the evening or, like, the early morning, then it's like then we can take our time.
Yeah, 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 balance. Balance is key.
Called
That was a good
balance,
one. That was good. Yeah, I think that we don't there's times we don't rush, and sometimes just get after it. You swing that home run.
Well,
You go for it. What's
when
that?
when did we go after it last?
When did we go after it last? Was that like 3 days ago? 4 days ago? Oh, on the roof.
We can cut this part out if you
Yeah,
want.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Next question. Next question. That was good. What a
Okay,
milestone there, you know?
mm, mm, mm. Let's get, like
I would say it would be the best to do Mile High Club, but that is like I can't how does a tall
that one
person
we could
the square
barely
footage is what, 50 feet?
yeah, we could
The
barely,
radius?
like we could barely figure it out, like, in the shower and on the roof, like, I can barely even, like, fit my legs when I'm, like, sitting on the toilet in an airplane bathroom.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I can't say that
You
I
know,
would've
like
done
those basketball players that sit at courtside when their knees are, like, all the way
yeah,
up,
and they're
like
like yeah, exactly.
and they're, like, almost up to, like, their chest. Tall people problems, you
I
know?
would probably no, I was gonna say the logistics of how we could do it, but I'll spare
It would just be too not too difficult, it'd just be like, you're not 2 tall people are not fitting in a small Delta airline bath. Like, we can do it, we can make anything happen, but, like, just be a little difficult.
okay. Um, let's do let's do, deeper, okay, I like this. What okay, ooh, there's 2 questions I wanna ask. Um, what's one thing you've had to unlearn from childhood Do you think your childhood made you more of a runner or a stayer in relationships?
I think a stayer, but sometimes that does come back when I want a runner, when I'm, like, too impatient or you're not getting me and it's just not working out in that moment. I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna talk to you for, like, an hour or 2," but I think from my past, one thing I had to unlearn, right, was, like, conditioning, like, social conditioning and saying, "You have to do this," or "You have to take this route. This way is the only best route you can take,"
Mhm.
and not figuring out yourself. But since I was a kid, I've always wanted to do my own thing. There was not one thing I wanted to do where it was like, I have to follow. It's like, there will
Yeah.
be consequences of not me not doing like Cain, as like a child trying to figure it out. But I was always a bobcat, a little lion, like running like crazy in the wild and little popcat,
So
know.
you're saying that something you had to unlearn was that, like, you have to do things a certain way or, like, be on a certain path? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Like
Okay.
following just like one route's not the best for everyone, and we
Okay.
all take our things, but uh
What made you a you said that you're more of a stayer in relationships. What made you a stayer?
'cause I don't run from like if there's an issue, you don't run. Like that's not gonna
Yeah.
help anything.
Mhm.
I think if you can just take a lead as a man, just be like, okay, let's just figure it out.
Mhm.
There's always solutions to problems. There's always a way to do it and always figure it out.
Yeah.
Um, and I think I like problem solving. I don't know. I do like problem solving. But not
Okay.
too much where it's, like, out of my control, not solve everybody's problems but mine. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But, yeah.
Yeah. Um, Now I'm gonna answer. What did I have to unlearn from childhood and what made me more of a runner or a stayer?
You got some stuff to cook for sure, go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Um, Something I can think of 2 things that I had to unlearn. One I think would be, um, like, that you have I had to unlearn to there's too many double negatives. Okay, so I grew up, like, very much, like, not talking about feelings or emotions or talking about conflict, like, at all.
Yeah.
Not talking about it, like, something would happen, and then it would just be like, pretend it didn't happen, you know? So I had to learn how to and I think that might be why I'm so good at, like, taking accountability because I'm like, we have to address what happened."
Yeah.
Um, but so, yeah, just I had to learn how to talk about my emotions and talk about difficult things. Um, and then something I had to unlearn, I think, was that, like, um, I think runner or a stayer. I'm not I'm a little bit confused about what that means. Like a runner, I feel like I can see that meaning like, oh, when things get difficult, you run.
That's
And
that's what that means, I feel like that's what
yeah,
that means. That's
but then when
exactly
I
what that
think of
means.
but then when I think of stayer, I think of like
Staying and
maybe
figuring it out.
well, there's that, but I also kind of see it as like it can be a bad thing where maybe you stay like longer than you should be, you
Let's
know?
let's choose the best case scenario on this one. Let's
Okay.
or we can go
I'll
both too, we could actually go
yeah.
both, like, let's you can do
I
both.
think well, I'm looking at it as like I think I had to unlearn to like tolerate someone treating you badly and like learn that it's okay to like not stay like you don't always have to stay through like things that are really bad, you know? Like I definitely am someone who would, stay and like work on things, but I think that can also be a fault. I think I've in relationships stayed like way too long after someone was, like, treating me badly, you know? So that's another thing that I've had to unlearn.
Yeah.
To, like, I get really serious, and then I'm just like, "Okay, next question."
Yeah, I had to learn that about you for sure.
"What? Learn what?"
Like, I love when you
"Oh,
laugh
I'll say
at me,
something really serious, and then I start
and then you
laughing."
start laughing, or when you want
Or I'll
something, you'll
yeah.
smile. during a sentence. "Hey,
Like
can you
what?
do this, please? Pretty please." They just like a bright smile like that. I'm
Sometimes
like,
I'll
"Oh,
like
with that smile,
well,
you can run a
there's
city with that
times
smile, I'll tell you that."
I feel like I do this a lot. Like I'll say something like not actually rude, but I'll say something like and I've done it to you before. I'll say something like rude or like kind of like I'll be like, just get it for me. And then I'll start laughing and I'm like, please.
And then I'm like, "Fuck off, please." Or like,
It
just no, absolutely not. Like, not getting your way with that.
was funny
No
when you
misbehaving. That's
wait, what
funny.
did Meg say to you that one time when I was like showering? She was like, "You guys, you balance her out. Like you'll call her out on her stuff."
Oh,
That's what you
absolutely.
said.
I will not be yes manning you, absolutely not. When
I won't
something is
be yes manning you.
absolutely you will. Absolutely you will. But no, every time that something that didn't go right or I didn't think it was cool, I'd just be like, "Hey, Chloe, can we not? Let's not do that. We're not doing that."
Yeah.
But that was
Yeah.
more of a balancing in a way where like, "Oh my gosh, Meg thinks I balance her." I'm like, "I balance Chloe." I'm like, "Wait, maybe? I think so. I don't know. I don't know. Keep her in check. Gotta keep her in check, you know?" Um
I keep you in check too.
Yeah, you do, for sure, on a lot of things. Yeah, no, I'd say we can do a couple more questions, couple butter
Okay.
questions, and then we could end it. But
Okay.
do one spicy and then one like, "Oh, wait, what is going on?" Whatever you got for me, fire away.
You ask one now.
Okay, okay. What was your biggest ick before meeting me, and do I accidentally do it sometimes?
Well, I wouldn't have had an ick before meeting you because I didn't know you until I met you.
But, like, if you have, like,
Um, I
pre
wouldn't
3
say
things you
ick
don't like.
because when I think of ick, I think of like if I get an ick, I'm not interested in that person. Um, I didn't like. Well, yeah, I guess I got a little icked when you wore socks at the beach. I'm kidding.
It's like,
Um,
"Wait, should I really let the dogs in front of, like, Chloe, which I really don't know? Do I really let the dogs out right now?"
I think wearing the socks over the dogs is maybe worse.
Yeah,
I'm
unfortunate.
joking. I'm joking. Um, no, I wouldn't say that I have an ick. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking of like, is there maybe like, yeah, I don't know. I think I
I'll
don't think
give
ick
you
is the right word, but I
I'll
think
give you a
I'm
different
gonna say,
question, by the way. I have a really good rebuttal to this
oh,
question.
you just don't want to hear what I don't like about you. Oh, you're
Okay, yeah,
being
let's
really
do it.
pixely.
What's that?
No, 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 it's fine. No, that's not what no, I wasn't gonna, I was just making a joke. I wasn't actually gonna.
Pixel, yeah. Um,
Okay,
if our
what's your
if our
question?
first hangout was a movie scene or, yeah, that's something. If our first hangout was a movie scene, what movie would it be?
Hmm.
Let's see. Trying to think.
Oh wait, no, you know what I'm
Fifty
gonna say?
Shades of
What is it?
Grey.
No, wait, what's that movie? No, it's the movie with Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone and Steve Carell.
Oh, yeah, I know
Remember?
I should know this movie. This title of the movie I should know.
Is it is it Crazy Stupid
Crazy
Love?
Stupid Love. Yep.
Is that it? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, I would say that
I would say that. I would
because
that
remember
was fun.
they meet out at the bar and she's kind of like not she's like kind of giving him shit and she's like
Yeah.
being goofy and
And then eventually she's like, "Okay, well, fuck it. Like, let's give this guy a chance." Um, yeah. No, I'd say so. I'd agree. I was
okay.
gonna go more like 50 Shades of Grey, but well, we can settle for that movie. Last question. All right. Let's see. Oh, what's the first thing that you noticed about me that you didn't say out loud?
Is this like a 3 or like
That's what I'm saying. It's a very broad question that I have here on my notes. Let's go with yours. And honestly, we answered almost half of these questions that we have set up to ask
I
each
mean,
other.
there's still so many more.
Yeah.
that I didn't s what did I notice I didn't say to you?
Okay,
Uh,
we can go right field really quickly. We can move away from this. What's the boldest thing you've done for someone you just started seeing?
the boldest thing? Someone that I just started seeing. The boldest thing. I mean, I think I haven't done any. Oh, I did like fly across the country to like see someone that I had only hung out with like a couple times. That's bold,
Right. That's
right?
pretty bold. That's bold,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
bold.
That's bold.
What about you?
Um, Boldest thing. I think everything I do is bold. I don't know. Everything I do is
I wouldn't. I don't think so.
whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean? I think everything I do is either like very like out of I'd say not planned or like let's do this. And I feel like everything that I do is pretty consistent the way I usually do it.
That's not the
That's
question though. What's the boldest thing you've ever done for someone you just started seeing?
just started seeing probably like a dinner on the second day.
Oh, that's
Like that.
crazy.
That's so crazy. Um, I don't know. Nothing really too bold, I'd say. Nothing really crazy. I'm not flying out across the country for some girl I really don't know yet. But um
But you would do that for me, right?
yeah, I would definitely do that for you because I know you. Not some random girl that you see like for one day, like, oh, like I'm going to this place tomorrow. You better hop on that plane. You're not seeing me again. No, like I would literally, if it was Chloe, of course. You have great kombucha and iced coffee. Uh, you know what?
Yeah,
Am I gonna
I have great kombucha and and cold.
Um, but yeah, no, I'm not really anything bold, I'd say. But
Okay.
we'll do a
Do
good last
you
go ahead.
a what?
We'll do a good last question, but you have one, so I want to hear it.
Do you think you'll come to Denver first, or will
Mm,
I go to
that's a good
Miami first?
question, guys. What we just hear like a legendary question just now is really that's
Drum
the boldest
roll.
thing that you've done. Drum roll, let's go. Would I come to Denver? I would. Only because I would have to visit there anyways, and I would probably want to be on the slopes over there, getting after it. But on a serious note, for Chloe, I would do that. We just have to plan a time and a day to make that happen. But yeah,
Well,
um,
fall here is supposed to be gorgeous, and it's gorgeous here now, and I have the pool and the grill, and I'll have my stuff this weekend.
that's right. That's right.
Won't be empty.
You're right next to the
I'm
kitchen.
in the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen. My
That-
bedroom is behind that wall,
Yeah,
and then bathroom's at the end, and then there's a laundry room with a bunch of storage and stuff. Here's my
nice.
kitchen. This is where I'm gonna be cooking up a storm.
Yeah, it's gonna smell like Spain in there. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it is.
It's gonna be smell like Spain. But yeah, I think this is super cool. I'm excited for the next one.
Yeah,
And
we'll be more organized.
more organized, but this is the best way to do it. Being
Yeah,
unorganized, figuring out where we stand,
you're right.
um,
We'll get deeper next time. We'll get real deep.
real deep. Because
Yeah.
people need to know who we are and how we're starting this and what's the motivation behind this. And I think we hit kind of a good points. We got some spicy in there. We didn't go too spicy. We went medium,
We'll get deep and we'll get spicy
deeper.
next
And
time.
maybe we'll do
Woo!
some guests next time too in the near future. But yeah,
Yeah, I think one more solo and then we start rolling in the
start
guest.
rolling it out. Yeah. Well, this is awesome. And might see you in Denver. We'll see. Or might see you on a face.
Might we'll see.
She's like, I need to know now. She's gonna fucking fight.
You throw these hands.
Throwing these hands like crazy. But yeah, no, I loved it. I enjoyed it, and I can't wait to show the world, I guess, this podcast. All right, well, I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye.